Good morning and welcome. Today I decided to come down to the river, which is one of my most beloved natural landscapes. And I think it's important to find landscapes that speak directly to you. And so we're here down at the middle fork of the American River. And this is Oregon Bar, and the river is running so high. This channel right here is usually never has water in it. The banks of the river are out past these trees typically. So as we know, 2023 is an amazing water year for us here in California. But I'd like to sit over there by the rapids, but first I wanted to show kind of in my mind what I think about what is so incredible about a river is the way in which it can run deep and smooth with a calm current. And then with a little gradient change in the landscape, with a little bit more water, it becomes this. And to me, that speaks a lot of life, how unexpected moments happen, and we find ourselves in swift water and having to navigate rapids that we didn't even know were there. So it's important to take a little bit of time to reflect on life when it's in its smooth phase, and to understand the flow and the rhythm of life is about change and how we adapt to change and how we take care of ourselves during times of struggle. And it's very important to understand ourselves and create connection spiritually and relationally during these times of calm water, so that we know who we can rely on during these turbulent times in our life. So I'm going to make my way over here where I initially wanted to sit before we start our meditation today. And I heard a really interesting thought that meditation or prayer is our desires, our communications, and then contemplation is us waiting for answers. So I think we'll do a little bit of both today. And I'm not sure if you can hear the power and the force of this water. It's pretty incredible, and it has the power to shape the landscape, just like struggles in life, the power to shape our lives in various ways and smooth out the rough edges. So we'll see if this is a good place to sit to begin our meditation. And I think meditating, bringing to mind things we are struggling with, things that we are grateful for, it's very important. I also truly, truly love thinking also about the river has the power to take away. Just looking at the lighting, I don't know which is the best angle here. And move a little bit closer. There we go. See if we can All right, I found a nice spot to sit. Make sure your back is straight, shoulders back. And let's start some gentle breathing. Today, I think I've been inspired to talk about loving kindness and how we approach the world. I think we all know that our time here can feel long, but it's very short. Our lives are very short. And how we interact daily with those around us and with those that we love is the essence of who we are. I think we want to continue to cultivate joy, happiness, and well-being for ourselves and for all those we come in contact with. This type of meditation, loving kindness, is also called metta, where we focus initially on ourselves and understand that we are very human. We are prone to hurt other people, to make mistakes. However, at our essence, there is a divinity, a purity, and wisdom that we can access every day. And we want to be able to reach our full potential and allow those around us to reach their potential. So we may say or feel in our hearts and pray and meditate or wish and cultivate. This is a practice. Cultivate the ability to see ourselves and others from our essence, from our heart. May I be free of mental distortions, free of anger, free of grasping, free of confusion. May I be free of the mental and physical suffering that arise from such distortions of the mind. And may I recognize and cultivate those other qualities of my being: loving kindness, compassion, wisdom, patience, the whole array of wholesome qualities that are there for my own well-being and the well-being of others. May these arise, may these flourish, and may I experience the wonderful sense of well-being and a wholesome way of life from deep compassion and from deep insight. In this way, may I be well and happy. May my fear and sorrows fall away. May I find a joy that is untainted by anxiety, a joy that comes from my own heart. Holding the feeling of this intent and wish for well-being in your heart and mind, repeat the following phrases mentally to yourself first, several times, and then expand the radius of your loving kindness successively to wider and wider circles. Go deeply into the meaning and feeling behind these words. And I like to hold my hand over my heart take a few breaths before we begin. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be free from fear and pain. May I live with love and compassion. And may I fully awaken and be free. May I be happy and peaceful. May I be free from fear and pain. May I live with love and compassion. And may I fully awaken and be free. As we affirm these words for ourselves, I'd now like you to think of a loved one, someone you respect and admire. And when you see this person, the immediate response is one of spontaneous gladness and affection. Like yourself, this person probably has shortcomings as well. Is subject to unwholesome activity and mental distortions, but like you, has a divine potential and a true spirit. This person, like you, wishes to be free of sorrow and to experience full joy. Reflecting on this other person, repeat this prayer. May this person, like myself, become ever freer of mental distortions and unwholesome behavior and the sorrow, conflict, and suffering that ensue from them. And may this person find these qualities and cultivate them by whatever path most effectively nourishes him or her. For the unveiling of this person's true nature, may this one, like myself, be truly well and happy, free of unnecessary suffering and grief. Reaching out with your heart mind to embrace your loved ones and friends with this energy of loving kindness radiates these thoughts of well-being to them in the same way. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be free from fear and pain. May you live with love and compassion. And may you fully awaken and be free. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be free from fear and pain. May you live with love and compassion. And may you fully awaken and be free. As you hold the image of your loved one and repeat these phrases as vividly as you can, and imagine that they are actually touched by the love radiating from your heart, and that it is truly helpful for them. Focus now on someone or a group of people towards whom you feel neutral. This could be someone that you see running errands in your daily life, or someone at work that you have no real special feelings towards. Recognize that these people too have a divine spirit and potential. Contemplating in this way opens the radius of your loving kindness to encompass them as well, and extend this heartfelt prayer. Like myself, may these people cultivate qualities and subdue the unwholesome, and may they too be well and happy, free from unnecessary pain, grief, and fear. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be free from fear and pain. May you live with love and compassion. And may you fully awaken and be free. Now, continuing with your hand over your heart, I want you to think of people in your life who your heart has closed to in pain, resentment, or negativity. Someone that you don't like, whom you'd rather not see at all or not hear from. Perhaps this person has wronged you, or perhaps they simply have some characteristics that you dislike. Recognize that what we are identifying here are those distortions, those unwholesome types of activity that are the source of sorrow, and that this person is subject to them as you are. Just as it is not useful to identify with your own shortcomings, it is likewise not useful to identify another person with their shortcomings, distortions, or afflictions. Recognize that this person, like yourself, wishes to be happy, wishes to be free from sorrow. Maybe the way of pursuing these goals are confused, but the wish is no less real. The experience of joy and sorrow is no less real. And if this person were to find effective means for rooting out the sources of unnecessary grief and conflict, the very reasons why you are adverse to them would vanish. And perhaps you would find a lovely person emerging in their place. Consider too that this person or group of people who are also searching for happiness and hoping to avoid suffering in their own lives may at some time in the past have actually been kind to you. As you hold them in your mind, be merciful with yourself. Let your own heart open to free you from the prison of imbalance you may have created for yourself out of anger, fear, or resentment toward the person or persons with whom you are having a hard time, or those relationships you would like to heal. With this perspective, it is not hard to aspire. May this person, like myself, be well and happy. May afflictions fall away. May this person's beauty emerge and their true nature be unveiled. Letting your heart open to them, as best you can, radiate these thoughts of loving kindness. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be free from fear and pain. May you live with love and compassion. May you fully awaken and be free. May you be happy and peaceful. May you be free from fear and pain. May you live with love and compassion. And may you fully awaken and be free. Visualize yourself surrounded now by all your circles of supportive relationships. And invite into your loving awareness all the networks of support, visible and invisible, known and unknown, near and far, to make up the circle of the living beings in this web of life. Expand your love and care equally to this larger field, just as the sun shines its life-giving rays equally to all. In the same way, with great equanimity to all living beings, extend the radius of your loving kindness to all your loved ones and friends, to all the strangers or neutral people in your life, to all the people towards whom your heart has been closed, to all the humans and non-humans who search for happiness, harmony, and balance on their fleeting journeys through life. And imagining that this vast circle of relations join you as you open your heart to include and embrace all beings, extend the waves of loving kindness out now in all directions. May we all be happy and peaceful. May we all be free from fear and pain. May all beings live with love and compassion. And may we all awaken to the light of our own true nature and be free. May we strive to carry this loving kindness into whatever sphere of influence we may have today. Thank you for being here with me. Until next time.